We've seen a number of approaches to lockdown that cause a high fail rate when we test employees in one-on-one interviews using video and text crisis scenarios. Among those are lockdown, lockout, as we mentioned in another video. Another is when employees only have one lockdown option. Typically this is what we would call an emergency lockdown approach that's for extreme situations such as active shooter. And what we have seen repeatedly in actual cases in the field as well as in these simulations is that when school officials only have one option, which is an extreme emergency option, they fail to lock down for things that don't involve someone with a gun. And what happens is there's either a complete failure to lock down or a long delay in locking down. In one case that I worked, an administrator waited about 8 minutes after a child was shot to implement a lockdown. And it's amazing to see how this plays out. So we feel that it's far better to have two options for lockdown. One for emergency situations that are more obvious and dire, such as a person with a gun, and those that are not quite so urgent, but if they're not handled with a prompt lockdown, can become a dire and urgent situation, such as an intruder in the building. By giving employees two options, one for what we would call preventive lockdown situations to keep an incident from escalating, and the other for urgent life and death situations, such as someone brandishing a knife, we feel that properly trained employees will make better and faster lockdown decisions when posed with real situations in the field.